I got digital dash, came right with a op. I walk in the store and I bought the stock. I hide in the bins and pull out the lot. Got Tiffany diamond, it cost me a lot. They flying like birds, but drop when it's hot. 400 degrees, I burned up the block. Burn out, make one call, they turn out. CC the gang, get the word out. When the shit getting hot, you the first out. Cover my wrist with a watch and I flood it with rocks. Now I look at the time all day. Be high, I rap the old block and I drop off the top. And I know you can see my face. You my dog at the end, don't care what the bitch is.
What's up with it? We back with another video today. We coming back at y'all with a series that I used to do on the channel. So what we used to do, we used to pretty much do rankings videos. Now, what we've been doing this year, we really only been doing rankings videos, but it's been on builds. But today we're gonna be doing the rarest dunks in the game, the rarest dunk animations in the game. Now, what we can do for this, we can really expand on this. We can do rarest ankle breakers, the rarest contact dunks, all in their own video. But this video is gonna have alley-oops, regular dunks, contact dunks, all the above, all in one video. If you guys want this series to continue, I need y'all boys to show the support. Smash breaking the store the like button. Do the same thing with the subscribe button. Comment down below to help the algorithm. But without further ado, no more talking. Let's hop straight into it. Alright, so hopping straight into it. So I really wanted to get a clip of all this up in game, but at the same time, if there was a way of getting the animation, I feel like that was better. So in this video, we just gonna be giving you guys the animations, but when we do the other ones, we're gonna try to get y'all in-game clips. Now, some of this stuff is gonna have in-game clips, some of it is not, because some of this stuff you just can't even have like the package. Alright, so hopping straight into it. For the first honorable mention, this is a dunk that pretty much I've seen people making videos like this that don't really go for contact dunks. See, I really go for contact dunks for real, so I honestly understand what's the rare of all the dunks. This one is not rare, bro. It's literally just a two-hand hang flashy dunk, bro. That's literally it. I've seen people ranking this and saying that they've never seen. This is literally in the game. It's literally just under flashy hangs off one. You can get this on next gen, on current gen. The catch is you only can get this at the park, so that kind of does add to the rareness of it. But honorable mention, I had to get this off my chest, bro. This is not a rare dunk, really, for real. I just really wanted to go crazy. I'm not gonna lie. But let's hop into it. All right, coming in at number 10. This is the only dunk that's in a dunk package that you can have across all game modes. This is the Michael Jordan free throw line dunk. If you pretty much have these dunk packages, you know that this is rare. If you put on the Michael Jordan 9 times out of 10, you're trying to get the free throw line dunk animation. And so this is probably the rarest, not probably, this is the rarest dunk animation out of all the animations you can get from just the regular dunk packages when it comes to the NBA dunks. But you can use those across all game modes, whether you're playing 5v5, 3v3, 2v2, park, pro-am, rec, it does not matter. So yeah, Michael Jordan free throw line dunk is literally the number 10 rarest dunk in the game. Alright, so next, coming in at number 9, I have two. Now these are kind of very similar. You get these both out of the same package, the flashy off one. And yeah, these are another dunk animation that you only can get in the park. It's a park dunk animation. And it's the flashy off one. Now the first one is kind of gonna be like where you pretty much blind yourself and you're doing a windmill into blinding yourself and you're dunking it. And the other one is pretty much you putting the hand behind your head. But what makes this rare, there are like windmills that you can do with this with the hand behind your head, but this one is a reverse. So a lot of the times it's really hard to get this to activate because of the fact that it is a reverse. So on next gen it's a lot harder to get it than it is on current gen. On current gen it's a little bit more frequent. But yeah, both of these two are pretty much equally in terms of how rare they are. It really just depends on you and what type of build you got. One of them is going to be really more for like kind of longer wings, and one is going to be more active on guards, because it just, sometimes you're going to go from the baseline a lot more if you're a lock or if you're a wing. And sometimes as a guard, you're going to come from pretty much like the hashes or from top of the key. So a lot of times you're not going to really be able to get that to activate. But yeah, both of these are pretty much tied at number 9. And in my opinion, some of the rarest dunk animations in the game. All right, next, coming in at number 8. These are very rare. Now, these are in flashy off 2, and these are, again, park dunks. Y'all kind of getting the trend. Now, I tried not to get too many just dunk packages or dunk animations and try not to get too many contact dunks because the alley-oops, they're not as rare, but I make sure to include some alley-oops as well, so stay tuned. But with that being said, the flashy off 2, this one is literally you're putting the ball on the rim or you're hitting the backboard with your hand first. Whichever one you feel like is more rare, you can go with either one, but this is just touching backboard. That's what I call these, the touching backboard dunks, where either you going up with 2 hands, putting the ball on the backboard with 2 hands and then dunking it, or the other one where you put the ball, put your hand on the backboard and then cock it back with the other hand and dunk it. Whichever one you want to go with, I feel like the 2 hands is definitely more rare. Now, the one thing I'll say about these 2 dunks is they definitely both take a long time to get back on defense, especially the one where you tapping it, because I guess you're cocking it back so far. But yeah, these are definitely some of the rarest dunks in the entire game. Alright, so this one is a one that's you can actually get this as well as an alley-oop. Now, this one is pretty much, it's kind of like a switcheroos. You know how on the switcheroos you're gonna be switching hands, but on this one you're doing like a, you're kind of doing like a reverse dunk, but you're throwing the ball over the back, over like the rim, and you're dunking it on the other side. It's crazy rare. It's kind of like a reverse dunk, and it's really rare strictly off the fact that it's a reverse dunk and the fact that it's a park dunk. So you only can do it in the park, but at the same time, it's really rare, and it's actually one of the nicer dunks in the game. Now, this is not like a really new dunk animation like some of these on this list, but yeah, it's definitely is still rare, and I kind of call it like a reverse switcheroo dunk. I don't really know what else I would even call it, but yeah. That coming in at number 7. All right, now coming in at 6 before we hop into the top 5. Now, all the dunks so far have been either park dunks or just a regular dunk package. I'm gonna just go ahead and spoil. That's gonna be all the regular dunk animations. Everything else is gonna be contact dunks and oops. But coming in at number 6 is the 360, where you're hanging on the rim and it's like you're running. This one is by far, hands down, the rarest just dunk. Regular dunk. If we're not talking about alley-oops, if we're not talking about contact dunks, this is hands down the rarest dunk in the game. Bro, the rarity of this, where you're hanging on the rim and then running, is ridiculous, bro. It is ridiculous. Now, if you want to get it, it has to be a park. You have to be at the park, and you have to have a 360 off too. So if you want to try to get it, you can try. But the one thing, reason why it's so rare, 360 off 2 has some of the most animations in one package for all the park dunks. And this one is so situational that it's just very, very hard to get. So yeah, coming in at number 6 before we hop into the top 5, the 360 rim hang run. That's what I'm gonna call it. All right, so hopping into the top 5. So when it comes to the top 5, some of these, like I said, are gonna be alley-oops. Some of them are gonna be contact dunks. So let's hop into it. So coming in number 5 has to be the 360 contact dunk. Now, there's multiple different varieties of this, but in my opinion, the rarest one is when you're doing you're pretty much already spinning as you're jumping, and you're getting somebody on your side. Now, this dude, he ended up getting 2 bodies for 1. And I ain't gonna lie, I don't know if the animation actually gets you 2. I'm pretty sure the dude just really was trying to play defense to help his man, but I'm pretty sure the dude that helped, that actually got into the animation, is the dude with the backpack. And he just bodies him, bro. And this is a package or an animation that you cannot get based off like anything. It's literally just a park contact dunk, kind of like this one where we're gonna go over later in the video. Now, there are multiple different ones. Now, I have a theory on some of these contact dunk packages or animations that you can only get in the park. I'm pretty sure some of these contact dunk animations are within some of these park dunk and like packages, but you just can't see them while you're looking at them. But yeah, that's just my theory on it. I know you only can get this in the park, so don't try to play rec or pro-am or my career and try to get it. You're not gonna get it. You have to play the park. It's that simple. But yeah, you can also play like 3v3 pro-am if you want to, but if you're trying to play 5v5, you're not gonna get it. But yeah, definitely coming in number 5, the 360 contact dunk has to come in number 5. All right, coming in at number 4. Now, this dunk was actually part of my intro last year, bro. If you remember my next gen intro from last year, I used to have this from when I was in Rickyville. I streamed doing this, and I literally dunked dude, and the dude literally lays out on the ground like he's dead, and you just walk right over him. The epitome of disrespect. In my opinion, this is the craziest walk over one. Now, they have a couple new ones. Now, there's one where you literally like throw the dude down and jump over him. That was kind of nasty. But I ain't gonna lie, this one been in the game for years. and it's like very, very rare now. And I feel like the other ones, they're rare, but I feel like this one is the rarest of all like the walkover like dunk animations in the game. And coming in at number 3 is a alley-oop. Now we finally get to an alley-oop. Now I wanted to include more alley-oops, but spoiler alert, it was only one. So if you guys want me to rank pretty much the alley-oops, the rarest alley-oops in the game, I'm gonna need y'all boys to smash, break, and destroy the like button. Like I said, I'm gonna try to get a in-game clip of all this stuff next time. But today, y'all see, it's literally gonna be within the park alley-oop windmills. And what is this animation exactly? If you know, you know. From the 2000 dunk contest, probably the greatest performers we ever seen in the dunk contest from Vince Carter. I think they call, what did they call it? The honey dip? I think that's what they call it. The honey dip, where you put your whole pretty much forearm in the rim and you hang. This is the rarest alley-oop dunk in the entire game. No debate. You can argue with a wall, anybody. I don't care. You can argue with anybody. Now, one thing that could have made the alley-oops a little bit more rare is if I would have did alley-oop contact dunks, because then it would have got even more rare because they're only on next gen instead of such and such. But I feel like that was cheating. But I will be including that on the alley-oop rankings video if you guys want that. But yeah, when it comes to the alley-oop windmill, bro, this is literally just a honey dip windmill, and you just gonna hang there, and it's very, very rare. It's the rarest alley-oop in the game, and you only can get at the park because it is a park alley-oop animation as well. And coming in at number 2, now this actually might be my favorite dunk in the entire game. Now, I don't know what to really call this. I call it sometimes the Vince Carter, because you know how Vince Carter jumped over dude in the Olympics that one year, that 7-footer, he jumped clean over him. But I just call it the jump over dunk because you're literally jumping clean over him. Now, this is one that you can get in all game modes, but the rarity of this is that it's not a dunk like a contact dunk package contact. It's literally a slasher contact dunk animation. So slasher take does have its own contact dunks. It has a lot of the 360s, some between the legs. It has some crazy ones. It has some crazy ones within the slasher takeover, and there's also some crazy slasher contact dunks that's only within this takeover that you only can get in the park as well. But yeah, this one is definitely the rarest out of all the ones within the slasher take. And this one is literally, I just don't know what to call it. Put in the comments down below what you would call it. Jump over dunk, the Vince Carter. I don't really care. But yeah, bro, it's just disgusting. It's the epitome of disrespect. You're jumping over him. He's cowering and everything. Like, I don't know what to say. I'm not going to say it's the most disrespectful one because the one at number 1, come on now. But this one definitely has to come in at number 2 for the rarest dunks in the game. And coming in at number 1, the legendary Spiderman Dunk. Not only is it a 360 contact dunk, not only are you hanging in the rim, legs in the air, all that, pause, but look at what you do to the defender. You make the defender limp for his life. He just trying to gather everything that just happened. It's one of the longest animations. It's one of the wildest animations, and it is the rarest animation in the game. Whether you're talking about like contact dunks, alley-oops, regular dunks, ankle breakers, all that, this is the rarest thing in the game. Now, how do you get this? It's literally completely random. I've seen builds with 65 driving dunks get it. I've seen builds with slasher take get it. I've seen builds with 99 driving dunk. I've seen builds with no posterizer. It literally is just random. You don't even have to have the contact dunks to even get this. It's just completely random to the park. You can't get it in the rec, the pro-am, my career, none of that. It's literally just a park contact dunk. So yeah, and you just gotta really pay attention. If you really want to get it, just make sure to see where the defender really is. He has to be right there, and you have to be coming from that exact angle and time it up at that exact time to be able to unlock it. That's really the best chances you're gonna have. It is literally just a park. Now, the frequency of it isn't high because it's so rare, but yeah, that is hands down, in my opinion, the rarest dunk in NBA 2K22. But yeah, that's going to be the end of this video. If you guys want more videos like this, I can do the ankle breakers, I can do contact dunks, I can do alley-oops, I can do so many different things. All you gotta do is smash, break, and the like button. Turn on post notifications to be the first at every single one of these videos. Share this video to anybody that will help. Subscribe if you're new. If everybody new to the channel right now, hit that sub button. I really would appreciate it. I really would. Comment down below to help the algorithm. All that good stuff out the way. Without further ado, though, man, It's your boy Fitz, man. And I do, man.
Tell him to bring me my money. Yeah!